Hello everybody, welcome back to Dungeons and Duwang. As you notice, we have not changed clothes because it is the same day. We are continuing from the last session. It is still Anne's birthday, so that's a good announcement. Also, we're still in the Dragon's Forge place. Again, come here, get your dice, get your books. Rent the room out if you want a good place to play. No one's going to bother you. Yeah, it's fine.
Spacious.
They've got a bunch of books back here for you guys to just use if
Point
you
them
need
all
it.
out to me now. Go.
Mordecai and Some Foes, Monster Manual. You got Eberron's campaigns and
Quicker!
All the I can't do it. Anyway, let's begin because yeah. All right. So last time we made our way back to the city. Poe and you collected your reward first off from the guild, and then you decided to. While Titris and Poe went to go get some donuts and met two interesting characters who told them to come meet with their boss. So as they were coming back, you guys were deciding whether to take the quest of the haunted ghost forest or whatever.
Which I'm coming back for.
My trees.
Yeah, so you guys did that, and then eventually you all made your way to the Menazon Inn, which is ran by the family of Menazons, meeting seemingly the head of the family, Ulfric.
The Yakuza.
No.
They're wearing those pin suits in my head. Those pinstripe suits, little glasses.
Anyway.
Dancing.
All the dancing.
All the dancing.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. You just made me veer off the rails, and now we're headed off.
Yakuza will do that.
Yeah, and so you guys took on another quest. He has rewarded Yarta and Titris with a gold apiece, and also cleared them of any legality issues for killing the Drowning Lake people in their session 0. Sorry if you guys didn't.
I'm 100% thrilled with the fact that I was there and I was stabbing people and completely ignored.
Well, to be fair, you didn't let people like. Anyway, you didn't shoot anybody in the face.
I blasted
all right.
against the wall. What did you do?
And then, as Poe, Artemin, and Yarta got food, and Poe is still passed out drunk on the table, Balthier and Titris made their way to the Temple of Theseus, where they kind of snooped around trying to find the crypt. Balthier makes a scene and snags one of the keys, and presumably to the crypt.
Proud of myself.
Yeah, did good. And so we begin our episode with Titris and Balthier walking back into the tavern, seeing Poe passed out on the bar, and seeing Hyarta having a pretty amused time watching it all happen, and Artemin just kind of being confused but kind of enjoying it, like the chaos of the situation.
I wasn't expecting him to actually be asleep. What did you give him?
Sedative.
Okay. I don't ever have children, but...
Alright, kind of move over my drink and be like, he drank this, the whole thing.
Just throw it back.
Alright, make a con save with advantage.
8.
8. That's fine. The DC's not that high. You feel it a little bit, and then just kind of shake it off.
This is kind of weak. Did you put anything in it, or why is he passed out?
First one.
Monkey metabolism.
Oh god, he's gonna be out for hours.
I am passed out like with my face on the bar and my hand stretched out.
Yeah.
We should probably carry him somewhere.
Well, we should bring him to a room at least.
I'll carry him again.
Hyarta, help me.
I can get him.
Good, because I said not it. So.
Alright.
I'm still
You're
sticking
gonna
to
make
the
a
last
strength check.
That's a 7.
It's a 7. Alright, you struggle a little bit because he's like literally just dead weight, and you try to get him and you hoist him over your shoulder, and he's a little heavier than what you'd expect him to be.
I held you yesterday.
I guess that little bit of stake in him put him over the line for you, but you can still carry him pretty easily, and you start making your way up to the innkeeper.
Sweet baby.
Ma'am, can we please have a room to Just put our friend in.
Yeah, and as you walk up, it's a lady with similar hair to that of the big man in Ulfric's room. She's got the white hair with kind of black streaks going through it. She also has blue eyes. She's like, "Oh yes, I saw you go through the room. It's no need." And she goes ahead and grabs. She grabs 3 keys, 1 for you, and then 2 for whoever wants to group up with who. Okay. She hands each to you.
Why does she?
And I grab my own key and I say, "This one's mine," and I go to my own
I'm
room.
not gonna fight with a.
I'll take Drunky.
You take Drunky? I'll take not Drunky. I'll be honest, I can't remember your name.
Ottoman.
I won't remember that. Okay.
Artsy man.
Seaman?
Artsy man.
Artsy. Oh, that's your name now.
Ottoman.
Let's go get some rest.
I'm a little sus.
First Jonathan and...
Come on, Artsy.
Alright.
Ottoman.
Alright, and as you guys make your way in the room, they're actually really nice rooms. You would probably get the feeling that this is like a very decent hotel to just any normal run-of-the-mill family to stay at. And even if you were on the higher end of the spectrum, speaking in like economic terms, it'd still be like it's a nice, quaint room. And so you all make your way in. You have a single room, and then the other 2 have like
He's still
room
cuddling
doubles.
the monkey.
Yeah.
I put him on the bed.
I
Okay.
just kind of kick off my shoes, put my sword and gun next to the bed, and just kind of like lay down.
All right.
This is a lot better than I was expecting, I'll admit.
I don't leave anything in my room. I just kind of walk in, look around, and I go back and find the others.
Okay, and they've kind of settled in their rooms. They're still getting
I'm
settled.
gonna go to Valkyrie's room and just rap on the door real quick.
All right.
Hey, can I come in?
No.
Not it.
Better.
I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay.
I lock it before she does it.
No. She already said.
All right. So she walks in as like
should've locked
she sees
that.
Arden walking towards the door, and she's just like, okay.
While he's out, I'm gonna set up to pray.
Okay.
What if I was naked?
It's gonna,
And you just walk in.
You
Would
will
the
not
first
be
time I've
naked.
seen a naked man.
And I kind of start taking off a little bit, and I'm like, no, but not.
I just kind of kick back on the bed. Did you need something?
We needed to talk to the others about the heist.
It's actually
Well,
true.
I'm here.
It's actually true. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. Come on, Artsy. Let's go talk to him.
Ottoman.
Correct. I can't get.
I'm
just
getting a
kinda
little
jump out of the
angry at
bed.
it. Just a little.
I can live with that. Can't jump out of the bed, go rapping on their door. So.
Okay.
What?
Hi. Open up.
I'm
walk in.
praying.
And Poe's still unconscious.
Yeah, just try to open the door.
Have you locked it back? Okay, so the door is locked. You cannot get in.
I'll knock on the door.
I have thieves'
Let us
kit.
in.
Religion.
So,
Just say religion.
Religion.
Can I try to lock the door? I have a thieves' kit. Can I
Okay,
try-
you can try to
I
slide
don't
it
ask
in.
for much. I already carried him. Let me pray. What you got there, boy?
15.
15. All right, easily enough. It takes a few minutes, and you can hear the door rustling, but eventually you hear, and the knob turns. And
No, but to be fair, you know I'm an asshole. So
You see you see my armor and my hammer through the headpiece of my armor. I'm sitting there on my knees, shirtless, just chilling.
I don't know what you're saying.
Religion. I set up my chest piece, and my hammer's inside the head of that, and I'm sitting shirtless on my knees, trying to pray.
Dishers, try to control yourself.
Oh, what a man. Alright, so... are we going tonight? Tomorrow morning?
I guess we're doing.
You did want to do it at night, so do you want to do it tonight? Tomorrow night.
Well, it's still like around noon, correct?
it's now kind of crested to like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, getting kind of like 2:30.
We could leave around midnight or maybe even 1 in the morning, and
That's true.
Just
We get some
kinda-
rest beforehand. So
So you guys
Some
Mm-hmm.
are
of us
gonna
are
take
already
a
resting.
long rest.
Alright, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to, I suppose, just be as stealthy as possible. We don't want to make a big ruckus, and we don't want to draw attention to ourselves. So, oh wait, I'm still asleep. so
should we wake him up for this?
what I think
There's
we should
no
do
waking him for right now.
is Balthier and I will go inside and we will take the ring by ourselves. I think I'll have Poe and Artemin. Perhaps
Why do you get to go in by yourself?
I'm going in with her.
because I know
I
how
know.
to steal things and you're too innocent.
So,
That's true.
So, you two, if you encounter a guard, just be friendly, talk to them, and just,
You're out of towners.
yeah.
That's what it is. Which
I am
which
out
makes
of
it
town.
exactly. You're not lying.
Just go with the story and stick with it. Sharkta, I suppose if things turn for the worst, can have you by the door and I guess
Make him grovel.
Yes, make them grovel indeed. Sound like a plan?
Not a great one, but it's the best one we have.
Well, I know Poe has a ring. I think I might take that, and if it looks similar enough to the ring that we're stealing, then we can leave that
That's a good idea.
instead. So
Take it while he's
So
asleep.
you
I'm
try
gonna-
to take the ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through
Alright,
Poe's things.
if no one else is contesting it,
no,
Nah.
I'm contesting.
oh, so you're gonna tell him to stop.
I would kind of want it.
Why?
What?
I would kind of
Not
want the ring.
yours.
The
So,
ring.
so it's going to keep us alive and keep us out of trouble.
You can find a
We
different.
can buy him another ring.
No,
Yeah.
you
It's
can
just-
find
it's-
a different one.
It's nothing like
Why
ornate
is
or
this
anything.
one special?
Because it's his,
So
not yours.
everything is mine if I take it.
No.
So I'm going to take his
I'm
ring.
gonna move in front of her.
Okay.
I'm going to push him out of the way.
Make a strength check with disadvantage because you're so tiny.
10.
A 10, make a strength save. 12. You try to
Oh,
push
13,
him,
sorry.
and he's not moving.
Don't make me step.
I'm not.
Can I just
Alright, I'm
can I
bring
just
out my
take the
dagger.
ring from him while
Make a
they're doing
stealth
it?
check.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah,
It's
you-
22. You're not getting it.
He's got a good perception, though.
I might.
He's
25. How?
Nat 20. you
Nat
gotta-
20.
Ah, you bastard.
So as Balthier is trying to move around Artemin, Tishris is on the other side of him. Artemin sees it, and you can do.
Okay, hold on. I am going to use minor image or mirror image and make 3 more of me standing around him.
Okay. Alright, so he casts. You see, like, the little markings on Artemin start glowing, and then they just kind of, like, phase out of him, and then
Interesting.
another, 3 more Artemins
Okay.
pop up around him.
I'll admit, that's a decent little trick, but there's a downside to it. And I have to smack the one in front of me.
Alright,
I'm
go
gonna-
ahead.
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Wait.
stab the Artemin in front of me.
Oh, I just
Okay.
wanted to pray.
I just wanted to.
It's 16.
19.
They
Okay,
say
hold
on fire.
on.
You're not doing anything right
Six-
now.
I
He's
can-
gotta roll
hold
to
on.
see which one you hit, which Artemin.
Just the one in front of me.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
No, you don't get to choose though. That's part of the spell.
Okay. I'm not trying to do
So I
anything.
made an 18 on both, so
Not-
they'd hit both of them.
I'm not
So-
trying to do any damage. I'm trying to show you this is literally nothing in front of me. This can't stop me.
How
So-
much damage did you guys do?
But
No, they rolled to hit, and so
What's your AC?
what's your AC?
It's a 10 plus.
It should be on your
I
sheet.
rolled a
but
19. I hit it.
Your AC is the
Yeah, but it's a different
14.
AC for those.
It's not,
Oh, okay.
it's not over 19.
It's 11.
So what, 11? Alright, mine hit.
Okay, so both of you hit. So 2 of the figurines immediately disappear, and there's just one Artemin still left there.
Well, I hit the
two.
Artemin
Oh,
in front of
there's
me,
2.
so that's.
No,
him.
I changed. I swap.
No, he can swap
can
between.
swap.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He can phase through whichever one he wants to be.
Okay.
Already, I
So
have
I
to admit,
did
you're
6
being
damage.
unnecessarily difficult. I will buy him food, and he'll be okay
Wake
with this.
him, and then ask him.
I
Don't
can't
just
hear
take
you.
it. Wake him, then ask him for the ring. Don't just take it.
I told him when he woke up.
Well, I'll apologize sincerely when he does wake
No,
up. And I'm
you
going.
won't.
You know.
Very well. And I leave, and I go to my room.
Okay. So Titrus is left. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm going back to my room,
Okay, so no one grabbed the ring. Okay.
locking the door before Artie gets in.
Okay.
It's fine. That was good. I'm shaking.
You're gonna get hit.
Literally done nothing and still the center.
That's the beauty of being Poe. You can lay there and be like, "Where's Poochie? Where's Poe?" When Poe is not on screen, everybody should be asking, "Where's Poe?"
So is everyone gone?
And then
I went
I'm
back to my
still
room.
with them.
You're
I'm
still.
just gonna stay.
He's
in the room.
sleeping with you tonight.
I'll just sleep on the floor.
Okay.
All right. So you guys take your long rest. You finish praying.
I locked the
Tessius.
door.
Fair enough.
During my prayers, I got a tattoo that's singed on my skin.
Okay.
It's part of the thing.
Yeah, part of your.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you start praying, you start hearing the sound of like a thunderstorm kind of booming, and you look up. You don't see anything. Like outside, there's no storm. It's pretty clear day. And as you like go back, you just feel this kind of like shock on your arm, like almost like a lightning shock. And you lift your arm, and there's this like reddish black tattoo now. All right. All right. So after your long rest, it goes pretty uneventful. This place is not going to have things teeming with life trying to
When do
kill
we
you.
wake up?
Whenever you guys want to.
I guess I'll wake up around 8.
Okay.
So
So
let's say that'd be long enough for a long rest.
all right. So everybody kind of wakes up around the same time. What do you guys wish to do? Except Poe. Poe does not wake up. He is still asleep.
I come back from my single room. I see Titrus down the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
I slept fantastic. How do you?
Very well.
It's nice having a spacious room all to yourself.
I'm gonna go down and get something to eat before we go.
Okay, I'll wake up the other ones. Okay.
No, we can.
You go
well,
down, and the woman gives you food, and you show her the coin for expediency's sake.
You guys up?
I've been up.
Same.
Scary. Skank up. Open the door. Come in.
No,
It's
locked.
locked. He did lock it.
Can you open the door?
Are you gonna steal stuff?
You want to pray?
I'm gonna say no to one of those and maybe to the other one. Choose whichever order you like.
You like pow?
He can pray with you. He's saying no.
I'm a fan of power. Scan. Let me in. We need to
Promise you won't steal the ring. And I stand in front of the door because he's.
Huh?
Promise you won't steal the ring.
No, and I go in.
No, it's still
Make
locked.
it-
You said you opened the door though.
No, I said I went in front of him and it's still locked.
I'm not promising you anything. Open the door so we can wake up Poe. I would like to go.
Go downstairs. I will wake him up.
No.
Yes, I want to make a persuasion to go downstairs.
Okay.
Keep disadvantage. I'm saying no.
Do it and make an insight.
And
10.
You know what's really upsetting is every time we do this, I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. 1. Both of you.
Gosh, do you.
I'm done.
Yeah.
We're good at Artie. Do what you want. I go downstairs and get something to eat.
All right.
I'm chomping down.
Yeah, she's at the bar eating, and you
I
join
was
her.
gonna sit down next to her. What are we having?
I'm having some steak. That looked good earlier.
Good enough. 1 for me.
Right?
Can I also have an ale?
Yeah, and she takes care of you guys. What do you get? What do you two wish to do with Poe and
I want
his?
to pull him off the bed.
No, okay. Do you make his head drop or
No, like lightly pull him off the bed.
Okay, so he's now like on the floor.
And then I want to drag him to the bathroom.
Okay.
Put him in the shower.
Okay.
Turn on the
Shower?
hot
Yeah, it's a nice enough. Like
and
this
turn
one's
on
kind of more.
Modern.
Yeah.
turn on the cold water.
All right. And as the cold water immediately hits Poe's fur, he sputters awake in kind of like a frenzy.
And as I come to this shocking wake, I sling my arm up, and a light green energy blast comes out of my hand in the shower, right at the nozzle.
There's now like a hole in the ceiling, and a bunch of like ceiling dust falls on you. And you're just like, I'm starting to get mad at your fur because the water's still hitting you. So.
Why am I always wet?
Because you never wake up. Ever.
I walk to the door. I'm not paying for that. Then I walk in.
Neither am I.
What happened?
You got drunk. Hard.
What is that?
That thing you drank?
The pee?
That.
Where are we?
In the inn? We're in the inn, right?
Yeah, you're in the inn. You're in your
The inn?
rooms.
Okay. Why am I in
Why
the shower?
would you, like,
I did that.
yeah.
How?
You just went like that.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Okay.
Okay. And I help him up.
Okay.
I'm like, hold on a second.
The
As I
shower's
kept
still going.
trying to like rub this stuff off of my chest now.
Do you
Alright.
like that dog thing?
It's not all out, but you got most of it out.
We should probably tell someone.
And I turn off the water.
Yeah, as you two are eating, you hear just like a slight. And that's it.
Do you think that's character?
You know it's Yarta.
It's not character.
Oh my gosh. Alright?
And then I pull him, and I whisper in his ear, trying stealthily. Or can I just roll for stealth, or you want me to just...
I mean, you're not.
I mean, you can roll for stealth if you want to go down stealthily, but I mean, you're in the inn.
Yeah.
Well,
you're in the room
he's in
with
the
us
room.
then.
Well, he didn't do nothing, so never mind.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm trying to get over here. And I tell Poe, they were trying to steal your ring.
My ring? I shuffle through
Yeah,
my
and you see the
stuff
ring;
and I
it's
see
still
the-
there with the string on it.
Oh, okay. We're good. I got it.
Yeah, keep it safe.
Thank you.
Oh, Blair, or Balthier. Yeah, Blair. Balthier. That was terrible. Balthier
Easter
and Tricious were trying to take that.
Why would they take my ring?
They were trying
It's
to
just a ring
switch
for
it.
fun.
They were gonna switch it with the other one.
What
That
other-
they were
There's no ring like mine.
the ring that we were going to go get. at
What
the-
ring?
Was he there? Oh yeah, he was.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He's just
The, the ring that
Well, he
we
remembers when he
have to
was
go
just-
get for the person.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Sure.
keep it safe.
I
They
will.
want to take it from you.
As I
All right.
slip it on my tail all the way to the face. They can try.
So now you have a butt ring.
Yeah. As
ring.
my,
Wow.
as my
Write-
tail
write it down.
wraps
Write
around
it
my
down.
waist.
Yeah.
It's character progression.
All right, so you guys make your way downstairs. Yarta, I'm guessing you put on your armor. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, you make your way down, and you see Titius and Balti are eating. All right.
Did you like the
So,
steak?
do I see Poe?
Yeah, you see Poker downstairs. So I mean, he's a monkey man. It's not hard to guess him.
Poe,
Wait. Is that steak?
this is steak.
I'm really hungry.
You can have my steak. If
Mine.
Yes, now taking your
can I
steak.
make a dexterity save to
Yeah.
keep him?
disadvantage.
Would I roll anything against it?
Just dex. Take your dex modifier.
11.
All right, so as soon as you go and just barely, she like slides it out of the way.
I need to ask you a favor.
Okay.
Alright. So, what we would like to do, if the rings look similar, we'd like to switch your ring with the other ring that we're going to steal tonight.
But this is my ring.
But
Now you ask.
well, yes. You forced my hand. So,
Of course I
Fuck.
did.
You forced me to be polite.
well,
I
you
did
can
create
have my
4 of
stake
myself.
If you let me use your ring. We might not even use it if it doesn't work the same as the ring.
Well, can I hold it until you need it?
Well, what we plan to do is you and Artemin will be outside, and Balthier and I will be inside. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so can you hand me your ring?
Okay.
You can have my stake.
As my tail kind of unrathers,
Yeah, and you-
kind of like waves a little bit. The ring slowly goes up to the tip as it's just holding up in the air.
Alright, so I take the ring and give him the rest of my stake.
All
I
right.
was kind of shoveling my face. We'll buy you another ring.
Okay.
So I now dig into the plate of food.
Okay. So let's say a few hours pass as you guys like plan and get ready. All right. Anything else you want to discuss before you head out?
Alrighty, so, Poe, do you understand what we want you to do?
No.
Alright.
Exactly.
So,
Be confused.
Poe, you and Artemin, we're probably going to. Do we have any. How do their clothes look like?
Looks.
Do they look.
I have pants.
Use pants.
He's got like baggy pants. Artemin has kind of basic
like traveler's
clothing.
clothes.
Yeah,
Are
like just like
they-
traveler's clothes,
are
and
they-
then Yard is in full armor.
Are they dirty looking?
Artemin's and Poe, like they're a little scuffed up in places, but it's not like they're torn or there's any noticeable like rips or tears.
I have,
It's
I have a disguise kit. I can make them up a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, what I would like you all to do is.
Let me see.
Balthier, you said you had a disguise kit?
Yeah.
We can dress them up a little bit, make them look a little bit dirtier and rougher looking than they are. Say they're homeless and put them outside the temple and just.
I prefer
Just-
homeless to outsiders. This is funnier.
Well, that way they're less suspicious if guards pass by.
That's true.
All right.
Paul,
And,
are you ready to be homeless?
I have a home.
but for now you are.
For now, I still have a home.
For now you don't have a home.
It's in the mountains. Yes, it's still there.
Okay, don't
don't
tell
know that.
anybody
I
about
do
it.
know that.
But if anybody asks you, you don't have a home, okay?
But I do have a
Wait.
home. That's where Sensei is.
Can you just act crazy?
Who's that?
I think we're good. Honestly, I think we're good.
Okay, fine.
I think he's the
Alright.
sanest one of all of us.
I just want to like get some dirt,
And
like, pat him
Fiona?
up, mat his fur a little bit. Admin, are you ready to look homeless?
No.
Good. I just gotta smush the dirt.
I'm trying to move.
No,
Wait,
what's
what are
smush
you
the
doing?
dirt? You're gonna look homeless like him. That way you can distract the guards. We talked about this last night. Yeah, we did talk about that.
We just
The
talked
plan-
about it to Poe.
Yeah. No, last night we told him the plan.
Oh, true.
Not the homeless.
Well, again, it's the same ideal. Again, be a distraction if any guards show up.
I will put the mud on myself.
Just
Hey.
if he's going to be difficult, just let him be difficult.
Not difficult. I just don't like when people steal from other people.
All right. And so Artemin smears some dirt on himself.
I'm gonna take a long swig from my ale.
Okay. Ready to venture out? Yarty, you want to do anything?
Rumpf.
Distraction.
Distraction?
If you want to look for a back entrance, you all could exit that way. I'm loud and I'm very distracting.
Okay.
I'll make
You
it.
can be
Also, you know this temple, so
I'm going to maybe lead an impromptu sermon.
At
If
night?
you-
What, at night?
I mean, it is night. It's going to be
Yeah,
like
night.
late.
The power of Tessius can transcend time and day.
That's confusing, but I'm interested to see how it goes.
Okay. So as you guys, are you guys ready to go? All set?
Put my arm around Poe. You look disgusting, friend. I love it.
So you, buddy. Thanks,
Yeah.
friend.
Hurts your pride a little bit, but
Yes, it does.
All right, you guys
But
make your way.
I
down.
don't know what he said.
Do you guys
or
go
what
as
it means.
you guys go as a group, or are you splitting up?
So it's late at night. We're just we're going to.
You
Alright, so Balthier, do you want to? We'll go first, and Hjarta can come in behind us a few minutes later. And hopefully, if things go awry when we try to enter, he can come in real quickly and help us.
can do a server.
And a few minutes after Hjarta enters, I guess Poe and Artemin can set up outside, and
Can
holler
set up
and
the
distract
crazy.
everybody.
Can set up the crazy.
Indeed.
Are you ready to set up the crazy?
What's that?
In,
Yell. Just scream.
I can do that.
You know that green thing apparently you did? Do a bunch of that.
What I do?
You didn't see that.
You did.
We talked about it, didn't we?
No, you haven't done it.
Pull that back.
Rewind.
Metagame pigeon.
All right. So,
Alright. So, I guess I leave with Balthier.
all right.
Yeah, we'll take a bit of a head start and you guys can follow it kind of.
So we're getting close.
As you guys make your way through, you notice that there's just one guard walking your way. Just kind of on the other side of the road, but there is a guard patrolling. Not near it. You're about halfway there, but there is. He's like walking, and he just kind of like gives you a nod. He gets a good glance at you and keeps walking.
Okay. So he's heading in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
from
like
us.
you passed him.
Okay. Are we roughly at the gate?
After a few minutes, yeah. And then as Yarta leaves a few minutes later, you don't see the guard walking around. So you just kind of like keep making your way. And then as you two leave, you see the guard come from somewhere else. And he just kind of like gives you this kind of disgusted look because you're in a nicer part of town than the slums.
You look up.
Wave.
And he's just like,
This is a horrible, matted up monkey man. Hi.
yeah, and he's just like, okay. All right, so you two have made it to the temple.
Alright, so I'll make a perception check. And 15.
Did we head in? Did we have like,
From
a
what
gate?
you see, it seems like all the lights are off for the most part. Like there's a few, I think, candles kind of lighting the street, but as far as the temple looks to be shut and closed. But you also notice that there's a raven and kind of sitting around, just kind of like watching you, and eventually flies to another building, still within view, but it's sitting there. And then there's a couple of rats scurry by, and one of them kind of stays and kind of looks your direction and darts back kind of towards the cathedral.
Well, that's creepy, but I think we can go in.
Anything about a cathedral this late at night is pretty creepy.
Can I see your keys?
I already tossed them to you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you have them.
Alright, so I take out the keys.
Yep.
And
I'll turn around.
Is the door unlocked or?
You try it, and it is locked.
Okay, so I try the first key. And
Which one? The big or the small?
I guess the bigger one.
Okay, and the big one unlocks it.
And I leave it unlocked for Kyoto when he comes back. And
Kind of like scope the area, scope the street while she's doing this. Do I notice anything?
Nope. You notice the same raven and the same kind of mouse scurrying up towards the cathedral door, and then it goes back and then kind of darts off around a corner.
They said this is a nicer part of town, but there's a hell of a lot of pests around.
alrighty, so we're inside, right?
Yeah, you guys have made it inside into the dark. You can still see because there's tons of windows, so there's still a lot of light illuminating the place, but it is a little more.
So
It's
it's
creepy.
so it's dim.
It's dim, yeah.
Okay, so I can see fine.
Yeah, you can see like 15, 30 feet ahead of you.
But I'm not a dwarf.
Yeah, you are half dwarf, so yeah, you can see a little bit. Yeah, you can see pretty well.
Yeah.
You can only see dim light.
I'm a human.
You can see like 15. You can see like 10 to 15 feet,
Oh, that's
Alright, so
and like some shapes.
that's
I go into the direction of the door. I'm gonna make a perception check first, though. Let's see. 16.
You don't see anything, but you do hear kind of creaking, almost like there's something in the walls. But other than that, you don't notice it.
Let's put a bunch of. Okay, look, we're going to be quiet. And we're just in and out, alright?
all I wanted to do.
Alright, so I
Should we-
sneak my way.
Should we both make stealth checks?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make stealth.
So we have the thing yet?
Yeah, you guys have eventually made it. Yarta's been at the door, and you guys are just as they're heading in. Yarta's like making his way there, and you're still trailing.
24.
24,
14.
14. Easy enough.
I'm
You get
up
to
to
the
19.
door, and nothing seems to go on. You still hear a little bit of the creaking. It sounds like it's coming from beneath you, though. That's about all you can notice.
Alrighty, so I make the door. I get out the small key.
All right, and it opens.
Let's see how we know to it. You're welcome.
And so I walk in and make a perception check.
All right. It's this you don't really need it to, because as you enter, it's a few steps, and then it seems to go into a spiral, like cobblestone stairway that's just like enclosed on all sides. A few like unlit torches, and it just spirals down. For probably a good 2 or 3 minutes, you guys are walking down, trying to stealth your way.
I will make a stealth check.
But we already did one. Do we need to make another one?
No, you don't need to make
Oh,
it.
okay,
No,
fine.
I'm just using
Great.
ones from the last roll.
Nice.
All right. So as you guys get closer and closer, make a perception check.
Oof. 16.
21.
21, 16. All right. You don't notice it, but you notice movement. Some sort of you notice that like kind of like tiny little feet going like, and like some whispering in a language you can't comprehend.
I know Common, Elvish, and Dwarfish. So still no.
No, no, you still don't understand it.
Okay. Gotta reach out for Titrus. Shh. Do you hear that?
And after a little bit, you kind of zone in on it. And you can hear it.
Footsteps.
What do you think it is?
It's not right. It's not rats. So
Yeah, it's a little bigger than that.
I should take out my short sword just at the ready. Keep moving. Quieter.
All right.
Just keep moving.
I'm gonna take out my dagger with my left hand.
Take a dagger with the left hand. Okay. So as you guys kind of make your way, it illuminates at the end of this stair passageway into a pretty large room, and you notice that there are coffins. One is stacked kind of like towards the wall, and then above that there is another like kind of platform above it with another coffin. And they go for 3, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it opens up even wider, and appears to be a little balcony at the far end of this room. And then there's other coffins at the end of the hallway, at the end of this large like corridor, and you see tiny little figures kind of darting between the coffins, and like you hear one coffin go boom, and you just start hearing scuffling kind of going through things.
Jeez.
Can I make a perception check and see what they are?
Go ahead.
Maybe we should have brought the big one. The big
A
small one.
7.
7.
Yeah.
All right, you can't tell what it is at the moment. It's a little too far away. And as you guys get closer and closer, you just hear there's some beeping going on in the mall. Anyway, you just hear like, and you see 2 figures at the top. Small, about as tall as you, 3 to 4 feet tall, but they're kind of draconic in nature. They're little tiny, seemingly dragon people without wings. And as you start getting closer, you notice that they have kind of this black paint on them. They have a reddish tinge underneath, but they have like smeared their faces in this black kind of oily paint for whatever reason. It seems to be that they're looking, but they haven't seen you yet, but they've heard you.
So they know something's there, but they don't know
Yeah.
where. Is it like still sort of dimly lit?
No, it's illuminated.
As
All
well,
of
yeah.
it's kept like
That's what
well.
he said, I just wanna make
yeah,
sure.
It's kept
I'm
well
gonna fire at it.
with your hand.
Yeah.
All right.
So, 10.
10. Make sure. Ooh. Sorry, the app closed, and now I gotta reopen it.
That's okay.
You rolled a what? A 10?
Yeah.
It misses. So you fire. Now there's 2 on the balcony, and you haven't seen any other ones. So as you aim and kind of fire, just kind of darts off, and it's just short of the balcony.
I was like, oof.
And just like
Why are we firing now?
Because I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but we could circumvent it. Not now.
as they hear the clang, the 2 like focus in on your area, and you see one where this coffin in the back has been opened. Another lizard head pops out, and from around the other corner, another one kind of like peers around. And I need you guys to roll for initiative.
We're alone.
So is Yarta at the door?
Yeah, Yarta is at the door.
The door of the cathedral, the door of the crypts.
Cathedral.
Cathedral, that's what I thought. Really far away.
And I'll after you guys give me your initiative, I will
16.
All right, 16 and
15.
15. Okay, so it goes Balthier, Titius. All right, so now we go back to you 3 who are outside. You guys are more in the streets, whereas you are kind of at the thing. And the same guard that you 2 saw comes back the other way. Says, "You got no place to stay tonight?"
Just kind of wandering around doing our thing.
Better keep to yourself. Don't beg for money. And you up there,
Yes.
what do you do?
I wish I was here during the open hours of the sermon, but I was late coming back and I was hoping to pray.
Fair enough.
But I don't have access to the temple.
Well, it is pretty late now. Alright, well, just don't disturb anybody.
I'm staying where I am.
Alright. And he walks off.
Do I have any more fruits and vegetables? Or are those all gone?
No, those are gone.
You ate all of them.
You've been through pretty much everything by now. Anything you 2 want to do?
Is the guard seeing
The guard
camp?
has seemingly left the grounds.
Okay, I walk up to Yarta and is there a back way in?
There should be.
Do you know where?
I usually go through the front. We could go look.
I'll go look around the back. See if there's a
Alright.
way.
So as you guys make your way around, make an investigation check.
Both of us.
16.
12.
12? Alright, so seemingly as you guys make your way around, you notice that kind of towards the left of the building, it kind of gets squared off by a bunch of other houses. It's kind of tight in these alleys. And you notice that there's a back door, and you try it and it's locked. That's...
Only way I could get into this would make too much noise. Is there anything you could do?
Oh yeah, you haven't... Have you tried the door at the front?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Sorry. They didn't knock it back.
How far is the door like really narrow at the bottom or like?
I mean, the door that you're at now, the back door, is just like a normal door, and it's just on the left side of the building. That's
I'm at the bottom of the door. Like, is it like? Can you see under it?
you
Or is
can
it-
see a little bit under it. It's probably like maybe an inch. All right.
Did you try the front? I know that we came all the way back here.
I didn't.
You want to try the front?
Yeah.
Can I
Let's
roll
go try.
perception for
Yeah.
where I'm at?
He's gonna look.
14.
14. You also notice no one seems to be around, but you notice that there's this raven up top and a little mouse that is kind of at the bottom of the cathedral stairs, just like watching.
They're gonna kill us. I
Yeah.
don't know how, but they're gonna kill us.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die.
I want to use my animal handling to like talk to a mouse and be like, "Hey, little guy."
All right, go ahead.
15.
15.
Hey,
Good.
little guy, what are you doing?
Hey, just kind of. And it just starts scurrying back up the stairs, and then like turns around and like watches you and kind of like sits down, like kind of shakes its hind end, and just watches you again. And occasionally, kind of like looks around and then looks up, just kind of like around.
I want to go after him.
You wanna
Come
go-
up, I'm trying to like catch him and pet him. Come here, little mouse.
Make a dex roll.
I want to believe that we're all gonna die, and Poe just leaves with the
Very
rat.
good.
7.
A 7.
Yeah.
You try to catch this mouse, and as you dive for it, it just narrowly misses your grasp and goes under the door into the cathedral.
Can I like try to barge through the door to still going
As
after
you
this
go to
mouse?
open the door, it opens. And as you open the door, Yarta and Artemin come around the door and just like look and see Poe go.
The door is open. Let's go after him.
It's always the obvious answer.
Oh no!
So we go after him.
That's
All right. So as you walk in, you notice the mouse darts under some of the pews, and you start jumping over them, trying to go get it.
Come here, little dude.
he's
I
making
got
all
crumbs.
the movies right now.
And when we go in, is the what's
And everything's dim, and it's all you see. It's just this this monkey figure hop around the pews as he's doing something. You don't know what it is because you didn't see the mouse. So you're like, what is he doing?
I
It's
locked
gonna-
the temple door behind
Poe,
us.
Poe,
Okay.
stop! Poe, stop!
Hey, Poe, chill out.
Should I roll it to see if I notice them? Like them trying to talk to me?
Make a
I figured they'd need to make a
yeah. They need to make a persuasion roll
your insight. I suppose.
Against my insight?
Makes sense.
against perception since you're trying to notice it.
13.
21.
I made a 13.
Okay, so you notice both of them come inside and you're like, huh?
Help me find my friend, dude.
We'll find him, but we'll find him quietly.
You gotta be quiet. We're
Why,
not
there's
technically
nobody
supposed
here?
to be here.
Why not?
Because we're not.
Isn't this a church?
Yes, but it's closed right now.
How do you close a church? Drowning ladies close churches. I don't understand this place.
All right. And as you guys see these kobolds ready up, you hear like a above you.
There's more of them. You woke up the hive. I died behind one of the crypts.
All right, you dive behind one of the like coffins.
Yes.
Okay.
Are
up
the
this little-
kobolds?
Map. All right, so you guys are right here. You darted around this way.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Wait.
Oh, I moved it.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
There you go.
There you
no.
go.
Alrighty. So, are the kobolds distracted by the?
They don't seem to be. Like they seem to look away for a second, but they
Well,
see
can I
that there is
take an
something.
attack of opportunity if they look away for a second?
Do it with disadvantage.
You already took a pot shot at him.
12.
12 that hits.
Okay.
Hey, kobolds,
All right, so
baby.
which one do you want to hit? There's one over here on this side. There's
Yes.
one inside the coffin, and then there are two above.
I guess I'm just shooting at
That's all we
the
need.
one that was out on the balcony.
All right, so there's two on the. Oh, okay. I'll label the one on the ground 1, this one in the coffin 2, and then 3 and 4.
Okay.
Who wants to track enemies? Kane, do you want to do that?
Track enemies?
Yeah, track the damage.
I can.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so
We see what
she
happens.
fired at number. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. She fired at number 4, and you did how much damage?
Well, I'm about to find out. I got 8 plus 3, which is 11.
So 11 damage.
Did I obliterate it?
Let me see. honestly.
Jesus, 11.
Please.
Wow.
Yeah, so as you take your crossbow, you fire one out of your little hand, and it just goes and just like lodges his mouth closed because it goes under his chin. A little blood spurts out of his mouth and then through his snout. This little bolt sticking out because he's pretty tiny, and he's just and he just like falls backwards.
Jim, sit down.
Oh well, I'm trying to like do this over here.
boys typed.
You did some really cool stuff that the people at home didn't get to
All right.
see.
Well, basically, she shot through this, through the mouth, up the snout, and like he couldn't move, and blood's everywhere. So yeah.
That one.
Either way.
Hey,
All right. So both here.
I had my sword out. Can I sheath the sword and take out my gun?
Yeah.
Would that take an action? Or?
Now I'll just say it takes a bonus action. So any bonus action you won't get. But
Okay, this is not gonna help here if they're up there. I was gonna like pull out the gun, and like I turn around from out cover and just aim at I guess we'll say number 3.
3, yeah, because 4's dead.
25.
25 to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it hits. That'll do it.
I got him. Actually, technically that'd be 27 now because I got my proficiency. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I hit him.
Yeah,
I hit him
real
real
good.
well. It was a 19. That is my 1d10. Yeah. Which one's a d10? I can never remember.
It's
That
the
one. This one?
yeah, it's like the weird Beyblade looking one.
Damn it. 14 damage.
14 damage, and like half of its shoulder comes off as you shoot this bullet. They're not very sturdy creatures, and as this happens, the 2 other kobolds kind of like look at each other on the ground floor and just like say something in Draconic, which none of you speak Draconic, right? And they start trying to bolt towards the door. So they're going to try to make their way. So they went from, one goes from right here, it's going to go behind this coffin, and this one is going to try to dart behind this coffin. So he is now where number 1 is.
So 4 is
So do we hear the shot?
Yeah, so as
It's a
you hear
loud
this,
gun.
as you hear this shot, you can't hear it outside because you are underground, but you hear this like through the door. You hear a and like
I want to run to the door.
Sounds like Balthier did a thing.
okay.
My mouse ran away.
Go get your mouse here in a
We'll
minute.
find him.
He's gone.
Hold on. Let's go help them fast.
Freaking Balthier.
And I'm gonna run towards the door.
Okay. All right. So as they make their way down the steps, what do you 2 wish to do? It's actually her turn because she's I forget. So there's one hiding and there's one hiding farther away.
Alright, where are they?
One is behind this, like these 2 sets of coffins, and one is behind this 2 sets of coffins.
I guess I'm gonna go for the farther one.
Okay.
Need to be 20. Yeah, 21.
21, that hits.
11 again.
11.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's. You go to shoot it, and it hits its arm, and it takes its arm off, but it's still alive.
How? I've eviscerated the other one with the.
You had a better shot. And so you hit it. Well, he's also behind cover. So he hits, and his arm's still there, but he's still alive, but he's hurting.
Okay.
They don't all have the same HP.
They should.
Alright.
Okay. So they seem to be running at this point.
Yeah, they're trying to like. Well, they're getting closer to you, but it looks like they're not trying to fight. As the other one gets hurt, the one closer to you looks around, takes out a small vial of some liquid and drinks it, and all of a sudden its body starts convulging, and you hear cracking, and then wings start like sprouting from his back. And flesh starts growing out from the wound, the now open wound where the bones have erupted.
The one that wasn't hit.
Yeah, the one that wasn't hit. And it starts forming across to make these wings. And it takes flight and dashes past you and goes through the little corridor and up the stairs. As it goes up the stairs, it meets Artemin and kind of, it sees you and tries to fly above your head. Make a dex saving throw.
17.
17? Alright, so as it comes up, you catch him as he flies up and you throw him back, and he just kind of like screams a little bit and then just and starts speaking in Draconic something, but if you understand it.
They tumble back downstairs towards us.
Now he tumbled down a few steps, but then he like kind of like collected himself and he's kind of in a defensive position, but he doesn't look like he's trying to fight.
Okay. The other one is.
The other one is still hurting, and he is.
Is it moving towards us, or is it
that
just...
one is now hidden behind a coffin. You can't even see.
Okay. I wanna go to the.
It's my turn.
Oh, yeah?
Fine, go on. Do your thing.
I just wanted to stand up and point my gun out towards it in this direction and I just scream at it, "Run, you filth!"
Make
intimidate.
a.
No,
I don't want to kill it. I have no need to kill this
I'm
thing.
not. What?
It could damage.
We have there's the other one over there. Intimidation. Well, it's a 3, so you're good.
So
He's staying
it still
put.
doesn't
He's got
move,
a partner.
but you guys have no line of sight on it.
Okay.
All right, so now it's Tish's turn.
I'm gonna go to the coffin.
All right, so you're running up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ask it, "Where's the ring?"
And as you kind of turn the corner, you can see that it's now kind of huddled in this almost however a kobold makes a fetal position, and you see it kind of cowering, and you see a few tears running down, and like the black paint kind of smearing, and it's just sitting there. And it looks up at you and just like and tries to look angry, but it just
Can I grab it?
It's easier to grab because it's missing an arm.
make an animal handling check
Oof.
as it's cowering, trying to hold its arm
Is that wisdom?
from bleeding.
Yes.
Yeah.
15.
15. Just beat it. So as you come closer towards it, it kind of cowers, and you can do whatever.
Can I wrap up its little stub?
Oh, what do you have to wrap it up with?
Can I tear like my shirt or something?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
She's just wanting to make
I
other
feel
side.
bad.
Well, you tore off its
I
arm.
feel bad. Okay.
Team of Robocops.
It's 19.
19 on medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you kind of bandage it up, and it just kind of looks at you and kind of
Oh
confused.
wait, no, that's wisdom, so it's 17.
17. Okay. So it's either way. It looks pretty afraid, and it's still kind of like crying and just kind of like and trying to be a little menacing, but seeing that you helped it, it's a little confused and it doesn't know how to act in the
I'm
situation.
confused and I don't know how to act now.
All right. So what do you guys are gonna do as you're up here?
Is the what's it called? I don't even know. What it's
The one with you. It's afraid, and it looks like it might try to attack, but it's not trying to fight. It's just kind of like looks terrified.
I want to just try something. I'm gonna.
Sorry. I said, can I run out towards the one that flew off?
Yeah, if you want.
You do your thing. I just want to run out that direction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna speak primordial and see if he understands it.
So as you speak this strange language that you don't quite know that why you know it, but you're like it's foreign, maybe it'll understand something. It doesn't seem to really catch what you're trying to say, and it just kind of gives you this confused look and kind of backs away a few steps, and its wings start going up again. And as it like flaps and kind of takes to the skies, trying to get above you one last time, both the air comes up from behind you. So it's going to have to make a dex roll, and it'll make a save.
That worked.
Ooh, nat 20.
And 20, and so as it flies, you just catch it by the legs and gently kind of try to bring it down. And just like
I'm just
you're
gonna
like,
set
yeah.
like hold it right here
Gotcha.
with its wings like.
Yeah, okay, so you're like,
So
well, you've grabbed it and kind of like
I've
pulled
grabbed
its
the-
wings and kind of curled it up. All right,
Since he's grabbing it, can I cast command and try to?
you come down the stairs.
Mhm.
Okay. All right,
It's
what-
a wisdom save, I believe. Yes, wisdom save.
All right.
On
I
both
don't
of
think
us
their
or just
wisdom's that
Just
good.
him.
I'm holding it. Does that
That's an 8.
does that
It's an
take
8.
anything if I'm holding it?
No.
The DC on it is 11, so I cast halt and it stops.
Okay, and
And
so
it
as
doesn't
it's
move
like
anymore.
squirming, you just hear this commanding voice, almost booming like thunder, just Yarda saying halt.
Halt!
Yeah, and as that happens, it just freezes up, and it is now like petrified. It just has this wide-eyed kind of glance.
As they hear Poe go, "Fine, dude."
You scared it. No, I'm saying-
It won't move now.
I know, but
Now we can get answers.
All right, and Balthier is now with them. Tishus is still with
She's
the
holding her
kobold
baby.
that she made.
I'm like holding it like this still.
I'm just holding the little cobalt and I go, okay, we gotta find the ring now. I'm just like clutching it as I'm walking past it.
Okay.
Do any of you have any rope to tie this one up?
I mean, he's pretty still.
Yeah,
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Stop.
I did shoot one.
Look.
It's still, but it won't hold forever.
can't see them.
I'm with them.
Yeah, he's with
him. He's with
Wait,
him.
what? Oh yeah.
I
he
ran off.
is. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
never
get
mind.
ever so close to the kobold and just go, if you move a muscle, you won't have any more muscles left to move.
That's me.
Make an,
kinda do this.
make an intimidation check with advantage since you did like stop it.
Let's see. I think my intimidation is decent. Let's see. A 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
What's the first
All right.
one?
It was 8 plus 1.
3.
It's okay. I rolled a 4 on its insight. So
Yeah, boy.
it just like it just kind of like gives you this kind of like, okay, yeah, and just like as Artemis slowly puts him down, he just kind of sits there, waiting, like knows he's surrounded now, and being caught by you twice, he's like, ugh,
I just pet him once.
okay.
Just once.
Just
I'm still at the top of the
Yeah.
stairs. Do I notice anything? Because I'm still like kind of looking for the mouse and pouting.
As you are looking around, you see outside the window, seemingly the same raven outside, and you just notice this mouse fly by your feet. Just
I go back after the mouse.
okay, make a dex roll.
$22.
He has
It just barely escapes again out of your grasp.
Damn you,
And
little
as
mouse.
as it looks around, it like looks at you and then like darts away again and into the pews. You've lost it again.
Hope's had nothing to do with any of us for a while.
All right.
Alright, well, you have your new friend, so let's go try to find that room. Come
And
on.
I pick him
so
up and
can I
walk
make a
down.
perception check to find the room?
All right. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, like, don't go down the stairs.
That'll be 16.
All right. So as you look around the room, you notice that a lot of the coffins have been kind of like messed with. They've been opened or like kind of shut, kind of like not really aligned properly by these kobolds. And as you see these kind of like mummified husks of people in these like old dusty robes. Other than that, you can see that there isn't much left on them. You can see that a lot of their things are seemingly haven't been touched, but it does look like they've been kind of like rustled through a little bit. You notice at the far end, under the balcony, is this door, but the door has seemingly no handle. There's like a door frame, but it's just like a stone wall.
Push on the door.
You can try, and as you push on it, it's solid. It doesn't feel, but it feels
Can I knock on
weird.
it?
Yeah, you knock on it, and after a few seconds, nothing.
So there's a room behind it.
There, yeah, like you can tell that this is just like a big stone wall. But as you touch it, you notice that there's a slight breeze that every time you touch it or interact with it, there's like a small gust of wind, and it smells of the salt watery kind of incense that they had burning out before.
Have we met
How does
with
the cobalt react? Because I'm still holding it. How does it react when I touch the door?
holy
It's
baby?
just kind of confused, and as it touches, it just kind of like winces a little bit from the wind, but it's more of just like fear of not understanding the situation. And as you do it, he looks at him. He's like, "Are you looking for treasure too?"
I'm looking for a ring.
Well, we haven't found a ring. I mean, some of the priests have rings, but I mean they're nothing that special. But we found a few necklaces and emblems from the corpses that we stole from.
Well, do you know how to get in this room?
No, we couldn't figure it out.
Huh. Alright. Have you gone through all the corpses?
Most of them.
Well, which ones have you not gone through?
Just those two over there, and it's these two right here.
Alrighty, well, I look at those two.
And as you kind of, it's pretty heavy to get the thing off, but you notice the same kind of this. It's strange seeing like this, like uncovering of a mummified corpse, and you see the same kind of robes that the people upstairs were wearing earlier with this jewelry and whatnot. And as you open it, the kobold starts to reach his hand out to try to grab something, but it's a little too short. He tries to grab it.
Well, what do you want?
Yeah, we want religious items, things that people like. I want it.
Well, why do you want it?
I want to destroy it.
Why?
It's false.
False.
He wrestles from your grasp and like falls on the floor.
No.
And he tries. Okay, make a strength check.
He's missing an arm.
Can we see all this happening
Yeah.
after we get down
Who's
there?
that?
Made a 3.
While all this is going
Okay,
on, I'm
I
fixing
am
the
bear hunting
graves.
him. He
Okay.
is not leading
He's
me.
like, let me go, lady. Why are you doing this?
Hashtag religious life.
Because I feel bad and I love you now.
Can we hear?
And he
can
just
we
he
see
just
this?
like.
I assume we may have waited.
Say,
All right, what are you guys doing with yours?
uh,
Poe is still trying to find his mouse.
yeah.
I would like to. You said the raven was in the window.
It's not in the window, but you can see it out the window. It's like on another building.
Oh, okay.
I'm fixing the graves that they've disshuffled, and I'm making the other kobold help me do that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're fixing the graves and what?
Making the kobold help me do that.
Okay. So the one you have, the urn.
So I let
the
it down.
winged
I
one.
guess I let it down then.
Okay. So you let it down, and you're commanding it to try to like fix it, and like you kind of like dust it off, and then tell him to like angle it a little more, and you go through and do all that.
Do it right or don't do it at all.
I want to start
Do it right or your wings are gone.
dragging my feet, walking towards back down the stairs. To
All right.
all they are. Yeah, I've given up on finding the mouse now.
So as you're doing that, you make 2 steps down the stairs, and you hear knocking at a door, the cathedral door. You just hear, "Hello? Is anyone in there?"
And I run downstairs.
And he keeps trying to open it, but like you just run down the stairs, and he's like, you see this a little glimpse of a man trying to like look in and peer through, but he can't see anything because he's human. He doesn't have dark vision.
So yeah, I book it full speed downstairs.
Okay.
Poe, where you been?
There's people here, and my mouse got away. I just walked there.
What?
He's trying to catch a mouse.
I rush up to the door, try to shut the door, try to close it.
Okay. Are you doing it stealthily, or are you just slamming it?
I'll do a stealth with there's people there, so should I stealth check?
Yeah.
Ooh, stealth again? 21.
That does it.
That's what I'm
Gosh
doing.
dang it. So you just slowly shut the door, and it barely makes a sound, and you make your way
Can't
down.
wait with it. There's people upstairs.
Is there anything that I see
I'm not looking
down
at
there
it.
that's
Am I?
different?
For you,
from
it's
other-
We're
a
all
very
upstairs.
it's a very new experience to see death. But it's like you saw like you know the savages and killing them, but to you you've kind of put that in your mind as like it's just nature because they were a little more chaotic and barbaric. But seeing this done in such a weird ceremonious way, it throws you off a little bit. But it's about all you notice is the same as everybody else.
So there's no ring here. We gotta.
Were we lied to?
What is that?
Yeah, you see the door.
I point
I
to the
don't
door.
know. I've seen the door. I tried to open it. There's no way I can get in.
Can I walk up to like
Yeah.
shove it a little bit harder?
And as you keep shoving, the gust kind of gets stronger and stronger, and there's just this, not loud, but very slight, like, rumbling sound, like just a...
Kind of like look over your character. Character, you want help?
Yeah.
Yeah, you push on the door. Both
And
of us together.
as you are pressing on the door, Kiarta, only you hear this voice. You hear this commanding, thunderous voice, just, "Why do you seek to obtain my ring?"
Do I know this voice?
This is, from what you discern, your god. This is Tessius.
Hey God, it's me, Kiarta.
I will give you my honest answer. I want to use it to spread your word.
So, all right, okay. So, are you can roll either deception or persuasion.
It is persuasion.
Okay, so you're telling the truth, and he's going to do insight to see if he believes it.
Which one's better?
17.
He believes you, and as you This is interesting. I'll allow it. But you must fight my hound.
Bring him on.
All right.
I
So
will
as
break
Hjarta starts, like, he goes into this trance, and you hear him talking, but none of you hear him. Like, none of you understand what he's saying. You just
wake up, baby.
hear him,
Hjarta,
and
wake
he's in
up.
this trance.
Wake up.
And as that happens, you pull your hand away, and the door turns into this like black thundercloud. The stone just fades away, and then just pushes to the side. And there's now a corridor, and everything's pretty bright, almost like. It's hard to explain. It's like this iridescent, reddish blue kind of mixture of light, and you walk in, and you see this pedestal with a ring on it.
What did you do?
I'm going to earn that ring.
And as he
But it
walks
works.
forward, there's this red energy that starts to form, and it's this body of like a man, about 6'7". He's got the head of this hound, this like dog kind of canine look, and he pulls out a sword, and he just like stares at you, like ready to fight.
I am too.
All right, I need you to roll initiative, and anybody else that wants to try to fight, roll
I'm
initiative.
holding
Nat
the pole
20.
up already.
Okay.
I was
And you but like he's staring at it like.
I was next to him, so I guess I'll.
Okay, and he seems kind of disgruntled by the petting because he's a reptile. So he's like,
It's scaly,
why?
it feels
Like
nice.
the warmth doesn't feel bad, but he's just kind of confused, and he's like,
I rolled a 7.
Nat
nat 20. So
20. Yeah.
16.
Today's.
so Hjarta, what'd you get?
7.
I still have me. So it'd be both here. Artemin and Poe, are you joining or are you watching?
I'm kind of just wandering around the room.
Okay, so you're still wandering around.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I roll for perception?
Are you,
to see if I
yeah. Do you want to go upstairs or like to the balcony?
I locked the door.
Kind of like the area that they're in down here, because I haven't been down here.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
locked the door to the upstairs area. So.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm upstairs. There's a balcony area.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, I'm still down on that little floor because I haven't really made it through there.
You also feel kind of strange with this seeing death, but you see this door open. You're kind of curious, but you're also like still. You're like, what if the mouse came in here?
Yeah. I knew there was blood on these crypts.
All right. Me too. All right. First off the round is Hjarta.
Can I do a cool modification to Armor of Agathis so it fits my character a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit?
of course.
Do it, dog.
The tattoo will glisten with lightning, and it will cover my entire being.
Okay,
So
so
I get
the,
plus 5 hit points, and anything takes 5 damage.
okay, so
Everything.
as this kind of like lightning disperses from this tattoo underneath this armor, it kind of sheds all over his body in this like quick flash, and it's now this like icy, almost red because of his armor. It's like red tinted, and it's got spikes, and it's kind of adorned with like this very dominant power, as well as like every now and then a little spark of lightning will like be inside of the ice, like encased him. Just like, tss.
Ice lightning.
Yeah.
And so you cast that as your turn. Is that a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
Okay.
Remember that.
You remember.
that.
All right. Next off the round is Balthier.
Okay. So we're in the little corridor with the other thing at the end of the hallway.
Now, I would say that you guys have made it into the room. It's a pretty large room.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I drew it yet. Don't worry about it. It's just like a room with like a pedestal in the middle
Right.
with the ring on it. But this tall, like almost 7-foot hound human is ready to like fight.
Okay. I want to use a grit point.
How far away from the pedestal are we?
It's a good like I'd say probably 15 to 20 feet.
Cool. Just wondering.
I think I know what you're gonna try to do.
Okay. I want to use a grit point to use dazing shot at
Okay.
it. Okay, so I got a hit. Yeah. 20. Modified 20.
Modified 20. That hits.
hit with. And on a successful hit, it's going to make a Constitution saving throw or suffer disadvantage on attacks until the end of its next turn. So,
Okay.
we'll hit for 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. So
That's
it
gotta
like you get your gun, kind of like take a good shot at it, and as the loud shot rings, you see the hound kind of like stagger back a little bit, and then it just kind of like shakes it off. And there's no wound there, but what save was it?
Con.
A con. Nat 20.
Okay.
So it just kind of like shakes it off, and it's still imposing and still ready to come at you. As that happens, it looks directly towards Yarta. This is who it's been told to hunt or fight, and he walks over and takes a good slash at it with his sword. Nat 1. Right, so it goes
lumbers over.
and as it
Yeah.
as it comes over, Yarta just kind of like blocks the blade away with the ice, and it just misses its swing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and so after that, Artemin, what do you wish to do?
I am going to. So I'm at the door.
Dang it.
Every time you knock, it would like shift a little bit.
Sorry.
No, it's funny.
So am I at the door?
You guys are all in like the entryway, kind of. Yarta's taking a few steps forward because he's excited. he's ready.
Me and Tish are still on the ground floor, right?
Yeah, you're still like she's at the doorway, kind of watching like through, and you're still kind of like wherever you want to be.
And that's she's up the stairs, correct?
No, no. You guys, it's under this
doorway
balcony.
down there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading up to her and this little dragon baby she's holding.
All right.
Okay,
It's a dragon baby without an arm.
Yeah.
Can I, I guess I'm gonna join in.
Okay. I'll
Can
have
I
you go
see-
last,
Okay, yeah.
Tish, and if you want to join in, I'll put you after her. But you won't be able to do anything until you specify.
behind. I go up right behind Yarta, and I lay my hand on the ground as my. Well, I'll just roll for it first.
What are you doing?
I do entangle.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's not really a roll. It's just that he has to make a strength save. So
Okay.
I put my hand on the ground. The blue lights on me start lighting up pretty bright.
Yeah.
And as it leaves my hand, it goes right in front of the creature, the wolf creature, and back about 10 feet. And he's right there, and it just...
Okay, so it made the strength check. Also a nat 1. So as you put your hand down and the glow kind of
Nat 20.
goes through your hand into the ground, and you notice that as the light enters the ground, this kind of like viney substance starts breaking up through the floor and eventually makes its way to the hound and starts entangling his body, and now he is...
It's restrained.
Restrained? Okay. So creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against have... Okay. Gotcha.
And it's on concentration, so I can keep it as long as I can.
Yeah, you just have to make a con save every turn.
And then I'm going to back up and keep concentrating.
Okay. Alright, next is Tish, you're joining.
I'm gonna hold my scaly baby with one hand, and I'll take a shot at it with my
Okay.
Get away from my daughter.
That is a 14.
Misses. So as you
Does-
fire,
does
it's...
not get advantage because the entangle.
Oh yeah, it does get advantage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make advantage. Good boy. Happy birthday.
Look at you.
21.
21, that hits.
Yeet. Alright, oh wait, I should probably roll a d8. 4.
So 4 damage.
8.
Alright.
Did you take the 10 I did earlier?
Yeah,
Okay,
10
that's
plus
right.
4, so 14.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, so next off the round, Poe, are you doing anything this round? You still walking around?
I guess I'm entering the room where the hound is.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'm holding the baby.
Getting power.
I just kind of pulled
Getting
over.
power.
Apparently we're getting power. Shoot that.
Okay.
Alright.
Conquering our enemies.
Good, you can do
gonna
whatever
stay
you want.
I'm going to take a key blast.
Okay.
Yeah. Hakai.
19.
19
Yeah.
hits.
You can try to roll for a nat 20. You want to be
Yeah, it is restrained.
19.
It's like an unarmed strike, I think, is what it takes.
I
Yeah.
think that's what it was.
Yeah, it's my mark die. That is 6 damage.
6 damage? Alright.
Nice.
I want to spend a key point and take 2 more shots.
Okay. Just do the Vegeta assist.
Oh, that's 19. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
And then should I roll for the second shot first?
You got 19.
Because I get
and
2
20.
shots with the when I
Okay,
use a key
so you
point.
rolled 19 and then a nat 20 and then one more. So roll the next one.
Well, wouldn't it with the advantage it would have just been the nat 20 and then I would roll again?
Yeah, you'd roll again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get the one that's a nat 20.
So right now you did 19 and nat 20
And then a 15.
15 just hits.
Okay.
Nice.
nice.
So that's
8.
Okay, so that one, yeah, 8,
And then 7.
7. Okay. Did you double the second one? 'Cause
You doubled
got
the
a nat
first
20.
one.
The first one, no. Then the first one would have been 16.
No, the first one would have been because that was a 4, right? So it'd be
Plus
12.
my dex.
It'd be 12.
Oh,
you
okay.
only multiply the die.
Oh, okay.
That's 15.
Okay. So,
So it'd be
12 and then 7.
12 and 7 additionally to his first shot.
19.
12 and 7. Okay.
Yeah, so it took 19 damage.
So 30,
31, Jesus.
39.
39.
Good job.
As 3 green
Yeah.
blasts come out.
You shot it. Yeah, I told you.
I can do that.
All right. Next is Sharta. What do you wish to do? He's so pumped.
I'm going up, and I'm gonna use a Thunder Smite
Okay.
and try to.
You have advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, you do have
That's true.
advantage.
Not much better.
10.
10 misses. So as you like take your hammer and make this like thunderous cloud on top of it, you go to swing and it just kind of like grabs the hammer with its hand. Like after this array of blasts hit it, and it just kind of like moves it over. And in your head, you just hear, "Taking advantage of the situation. I like it." Right. Next is Balthier.
Is there any sort of like pillars or anything in the room?
I think I did. I have a smaller map, but I didn't draw it on the graph paper because I'm dumb. Yeah, there are 2 pillars on like the
I'll
sides.
try to like run up to the right that way and get behind a bit of cover, and also, well, he's not in my range. Gotta duck behind it, and like lean my arm out the side and take another shot at it.
Okay, go ahead.
Nat 1.
That one, as you fire it, you think you hit it, but then the smoke kind of clears from your gaze.
no, it's a misfire. Oh my God,
and
it's broken now.
And it catches, the gun kind of explodes, and you're like, oh shit! But you're like, maybe I hit it, and as you look, it has the bullet between its fingers, and it makes a reaction to fling it back at you. So it's going to take a roll hit.
Oh no.
It's a 16 plus 3.
It's
So that hits.
broke my arm too, so it's awesome.
All right, that's 11 damage. So it just flings this bullet back at you and just like.
Wait, I'm behind cover. Do I get? Wait, it was 16 plus something?
It was 16 plus 3.
Oh yeah, never mind then. It wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
He's even so, he's pretty strong. You probably could have threw it through the pillar, like hit you.
Okay.
All right, so after that is the Hound's turn, and he's going to take another swing with his sword. Kiarta.
Doesn't he still has to make a strength saving because he's still restrained.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, that is. Hold on. 14. I had to check his
Yeah,
stats.
he got free.
All right, so he like rips his legs out of the thing.
Does that take any part of his action or anything? Is that just
No, it
Did you
doesn't.
say?
Just says it's free.
Okay.
Okay. And he's going to take one more swing. He gets multi-attack, but he's been dealing with all this other stuff, so he takes
He
one
took a
swing.
shot at me.
All right, so it is 15.
Doesn't hit.
So as you go, he hits, and he makes contact with the armor, and your armor instinctively like spikes back with 2, like in a flash of like almost lightning, it erupts, and this ice kind of follows it and just hits it. And you notice like a bit of blood starts coming out of this hound's like abdomen, and it just kind of like starts chuckling in your mind. Only you can hear it. but you hear this kind of chuckling, and it's pretty amused by what's happening.
You won't be laughing for long. Isn't it 5 damage?
Yeah, it's 5 damage. Actually, was it 5 damage or was it like a d6?
You can. It's
It's
5
5.
damage, and you can spend a spell slot to make it 10.
Okay. No, that's for the health. I thought like you rolled
It's
damage.
both. It's both. More health and more damage.
Okay. I thought you rolled for the damage. Okay. I can't remember.
44.
Okay. 44. All right. Next is Artemon's turn.
How far away from the ring is he?
He's probably about 5 to 10 feet, and you're still 15 to 20 feet away from him.
Okay.
I think I know what you're gonna try to do.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna do.
Do the cool thing, King.
I am gonna do the cool thing.
My arm is broken.
As I step back and I kind of put my hands like this, the glow from my tattoos just starts coming up from my body like a mist, and it's like misting in this little like circle that's like a doorway.
Yeah.
And it circles around, and I step through it, and I'm on the behind
What spell are you using?
Misty Step.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
behind the pillar, and I'd like to see stealth to see if I can.
I would
he
say
doesn't see
with
me.
that just gives you
Okay.
the stealth.
And I'm
so you
right
kind of
behind the
like
pillar.
erupt this mist and just step through this thing, and
Yeah.
like all you guys see is just Artemon turns into mist, and he like vanishes, and you don't know where he is. He's just gone.
And I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
because that was a bonus action.
All right.
Well, that was different.
So he holds his action. Next off the round is Titius.
Alright, I'm gonna keep holding my cobalt baby.
All right.
And do I still roll with advantage?
No, he broke free of the entanglement.
15.
15. That just hits.
Okay. So I need here. 5.
5. All right. So you take a shot and and it like hits him in the shoulder, but he doesn't respond to the damage. He just kind of like he's focused on Hyarta right now. He is in combat with him. All right, Poe.
I want to just take another blast.
All right, go ahead. How many key? Because you're using key points. How many do you have?
I can use it as an attack every turn. I can spend a key point to shoot 2 more as a bonus action.
Okay, so you've spent 1 key point.
Yeah, spend 1 key point, still have 2 more.
Okay.
That's 17.
17 hits.
My arm is dislocated.
That is 5.
5. All right, so just another 5 damage.
Yes.
As it hits him, and he reacts to this one a little more. He kind of gets staggered back a little bit.
That's why the arm was on my arm. I dislocated my entire arm.
All right. He did 5 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hyarta, your turn.
I'm gonna try Thunder Smite again.
Smiting the thunder.
do you get advantage?
Do I?
Do you get advantage?
I
thought he
don't.
got advantage.
No. 8 broke 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
broke- he
'cause he
broke
broke
free,
free,
didn't
never
he?
mind.
It's 12.
12 just misses again. So you take another swing at it, and it blocks it with its arm, and you feel the impact. It doesn't do too much as you like pull your hammer away. You notice that it has scuffed his arm a little bit, but it didn't do any like notable damage. Next is Bolthier. You are dealing with your dislocated shoulder and another bullet in your other shoulder.
Yeah. I'm in a lot of pain. I was kind of hunkered down behind the pillar. And I try to take out my Tinker's kit to try to repair the gun as quickly as I can.
Okay.
I can take an action to do
Yeah.
that. And I have to get higher than a 9. 5. My gun is broken.
It's still you're tinkering with it, and just something really funky happened when you shot that blast. Its parts are not where they should be, and you don't know why.
That's my turn.
All right, the Hound is going to take another swing at Hyarta. It's been rolling terribly against you.
I broke my gun.
It's 16.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit, so he takes another swing, and it just misses you. You just kind of sidestep out of the way. You two are in a forever battle of just not being able to hit each other.
You two are just swinging at each other. I'm crying behind the pillar because I broke my toy.
And Josh is just sitting there, Vegeta assisting everything. All right, next is Artemon. You're behind the pillar.
Yeah. What's the pillar and like ring look like? Is it just sitting there?
It's on a little pedestal. It's small, but it's just like floating seemingly in this kind of like cloudy substance, and you can see kind of sparks fly off of it every now and then.
Okay,
But the sparks are red. They're like a weird red light.
I'm gonna like take a coin out and flick it like right above it.
Make a
And
dexterity check. 15. As you flick the coin, it gets pretty close, and then all of a sudden a little like red lightning zaps from the ring into the coin, evaporating into the dust.
That was good.
I wouldn't touch that.
That's not too. My hands up.
Keep using your assist.
All right. And anything else you want to do?
I am going to. No, I'm just gonna
Okay,
stay there.
fair
I'm
enough.
kind of still thinking what to do.
Tishus, you and your baby dragon.
Yes.
Baby
Dragon! I
Uh,
love that triggered all of us.
fire at it again.
All right.
18.
18 hits.
Yeet.
Roll that damage.
Yeet. 9.
9. All right.
Yes.
9 damage. Next is Poe.
How far away is the hound from me?
He's still like 20 feet away because you're still in the doorway.
I want to run up to him and grapple him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check against his
It
strength.
says I have advantage on grapples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
17. 17.
All right, so you go and kind of monkey your way up, and you are now kind of like hanging on him, like one foot still on the ground, and your tail's kind of helping support you, but you have grappled him with your legs and your 2 arms, and he like is now kind of, what is it?
Restrained?
Is it restrained? I think.
I think it's restrained.
No, grappled. It actually has a.
Oh, yeah.
Grapple speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. The condition ends the grapple. That's the condition. Also ends if an effect removes the grapple. Okay, so you just limited its speed. Okay. So
What
next
you gonna
is-
do now, Pop?
It's Yarta, your turn, and you're going to get advantage on this next hit because he's
Put
grappled.
it in place. Use a special beam cannon.
You just can't hit the thing. With
Have
that.
another 20, dude.
I got the same roll twice. I got a 4 twice, and that's a 10 both times.
Gosh dang it. So you go to swing it, and you accidentally hit Poe's hand on one of the things. Roll damage and half it. Because I'll say that you realize you're about to hit it as you hit it, but...
Wow.
Which way do you want to go, 5 or 4?
What?
9.
It was a 9.
No, it was a 9. Do 4.
4.
So you take 4 damage, and you have now lost
Oh,
a bit.
dude, what the hell?
You have terrible friends.
Why does everyone hit me?
Alright, next is Balthier. You gotta still try to fix that gun.
No, I can't. It's broken.
Oh, yeah.
I can't fix it at this point.
Oh, fuck.
I have to like spend time out of combat and a lot of money
Yeah.
to fix it.
Alright.
I just like put it back in the suit, like with my one good right arm. I pull out my short sword. I rush him.
Okay.
So I do an upper slash to his midsection.
Roll.
18.
18, that hits. Anybody get hit it with the yards, man?
I was so upset. I was like, Nat 1, you stabbed Poe in the face. 6. 9? Yeah, 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright.
How much is that at?
67.
67.
Yeah, 67.
Alright. It's looking a bit rougher than it was at first. Like, it's looking like it's kind of struggling now. But it doesn't seem to be alarmed in any sense. Next is the Hound's turn. He's going to make an attempt to throw you off of it, so make a strength saving throw.
8.
8. He takes your one hand that's still on him and he just flips you on top, like flips you over Yarta into the pillar.
Oh.
You're going to take, let's see, 4 damage. Alright, next is Artemis.
What's around me, or what's around
Just the pillar
pillar?
and your friends and, the other pillar across, and then the.
My arm hurts.
You just see.
Strong word.
I'm gonna use entangled again. And
Okay.
I'm gonna do it behind.
It's got to make a strength
behind me.
saving throw.
Yeah,
again.
and I'm just gonna let it follow him.
All right, it made a 11.
13's his saving. throw,
Okay, so it again the
spines up
blue bluish green vine starts spining up it again, and it's now entangled again.
Cool.
Next is Tishus.
Yeet. Still holding my cobalt, baby.
The Cobalt baby is going to try to break free.
No! Dang it. Okay.
Make a strength save.
You can only be Sarah Connor for so long.
17.
Yeah, 14. You still holding on. You can feel him wiggling, but he's still got you, and you make your shot.
Baby.
Baby.
Your name is Baby now. God.
And it's not my name.
I'm gonna fire at this thing. Just hold still, okay? If things are looking hairy, I promise I won't get you killed. Just chill. Let me do my thing, alright?
You turned away from the monster to talk to the baby.
Baby!
Baby.
The monster doesn't
All
care.
right.
Alright. Can I use a persuasion check? Make sure he.
Yeah, you can make a persuasion.
Yeet.
Come on, baby. Don't be.
21.
Okay, yeah, he just kind of okay.
Try to
whatever.
kill a thing. Let me be a good mother. You take care of it.
No, the character arc.
Character arc is
Canon
happening.
now.
Oh, you adopted a lizard.
You adopted a little kobold with black war
We've done
paint.
so much.
We have Tiny Tim.
I just wanted a
He's
mouse.
Tiny Tim.
We will settle on a name later. Right now, I gotta shoot a thing to save my baby.
We're redlining so
21.
21 hits. You stupid.
Oh
10.
no.
10. All right, another 10 damage.
77 was it?
What are we at now?
77.
77.
Yeah,
Oof.
Yeah. There's a lot of us here. That makes sense.
yeah. And there's only one of him.
Yeah.
Next is Poe.
I'm done.
I want to pop up and be like, bask in Capella's glory, brother, and make a huge blast.
All right.
directly, right on him.
No, he's a few feet. He's a few feet. He's about 5 feet.
He'd have to. Range attacks, it's
That's
disadvantage.
14.
14 misses.
Okay, then I'm gonna spend a key point.
Okay.
And make
2
2
more.
more. 13.
He has disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, you get advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the first one just completely missed because I rolled again.
Yeah.
Take that off.
Would you like a different dice? No, this one.
Okay, that's 18.
Okay.
Neat.
So roll damage for that first.
Yeah.
That is 7.
All right.
That's a 14. And that's a 16.
All right. 16 hits.
And that is 6 more damage.
All right. So as you do 2 more you do 1 key blast, and it waves it off with its sword, kind of cuts through the key blast, and immediately is hit by 2 more, and just kind of staggers back. He's looking pretty rough at this point. And he looks to Hyarta. He goes, "I didn't know you needed friends to help you."
It takes an army to control the world.
Intimidation. Now. I'm
Oh.
intimidated.
Yeah, just roll a straight charisma check. Roll that and plus your charisma.
Why?
6.
Roll a different dice.
Give me. Let's use the OG dice.
The OGs.
Give me the essence of Taruntus right here.
Why did I let you reroll it?
I love this game.
All right, so you say that, and you just hear silence in your head, and you say, then he says, "Well, then show me how much of a leader you can be." And
Use
I
this
feel the
dice.
sexual tension.
Just fuck already.
all right, after that, it's Yarta. What do you wish to do?
Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Come on.
Yes. 21 to hit with the warhammer.
That hits.
This is two-handed, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Assume that if I don't
I
say
figured that. Yeah.
9 plus 6, so 15 damage.
15.
How much is that?
105.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah!
You deserve that.
I love
Hey,
this.
dude.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take it. How tall is it compared to me?
How tall? It's 6'7", so it's a good almost 2 feet taller than you.
I'm gonna show off my leadership by jumping up and just cracking it in the skull.
Okay, so you jump up surprisingly high for a dwarf in full plate armor, and you just give it a good two-handed swing into the canine's jaw, and you just see this crackling red energy start going over its face as you hit it.
Can I drive it into the ground?
Make a strength check. Just for flavor. You've already won, but
Not this
Not
one.
that
how,
one.
how much was it? It rolled really
It
low.
was 7.
3? Okay, so wait, 7?
Yeah.
Then you drive it into the ground. You rolled really low. And you drive it into the ground, and as you hit it,
Yeah.
it just starts crackling and disperses into the same kind of black thundercloud. Like red lightning kind of disperses from it, and you just feel this strange comfort and empowerment within you. And the red glow around the ring dissipates, and it slowly falls and sets.
I'm gonna get up and pick it up like this and go over to him. So you've earned this.
What does the ring look like?
It is a plain silver ring. It does not look fancy at all.
I'm immediately in Tish's ear.
I take my
Go through my
gauntlet
bag. I'm
off.
still holding my baby.
What do I notice in Tish's bag when I look through it?
That's what you get.
Dang it. I have. Oh jeez. Okay. So. Oof. I have. I put my dagger away, so my dagger's in there. I also have 11 copper pieces, 22 silver pieces, and 9 gold pieces.
And your the wolf coin from earlier?
And I have, yes, my wolf coin, my message bead, a message bead, and 2 pelts.
I want to take my ring and the wolf coin as I'm grabbing the ring with it.
Okay.
Can I
Make a sleight of hand, and you make perception. Arontis, you now have the ring.
18.
Or not Arontis, Yarta.
So
What'd
got
you
I
get?
got 18.
Now 118. So
Take
as
whatever
you
you want, dog.
take your ring, you kind of see the coin and hide it with your palm, and just scoop it up.
Thank you.
All right, Yarta.
I'm gonna immediately throw off my gauntlet.
Okay.
The strength of a very, very happy man. And put on the ring, and then put my gauntlet back on.
All right.
Protected.
So, as you put on the ring, you hear his voice, Tessius. And you just hear, "Congratulations. It was interesting to see you fight and have almost a legion behind you. I was very entertained. Have fun with this ring, as it will grant you," and as he basically tells you, it just grants you power or whatever, but DM to you. It will give you gain spell slots equal to the number of your highest spell slots. So what's your highest spell slot that you have right now? 1. So you just gain an extra spell right now. But as you get stronger, it will give you more power. So it's like an exponential growth. But remember, this is the ring that the Maneson wanted, so...
Oh. Hey, could you come over here for a second?
What's up, buddy?
How are you?
I cast lay hands
I've been shot in the shoulder.
to heal you.
He shot me with my bullet.
I know. It'll make you feel a little bit better.
What is lay hands? How much is it?
It is I have 15 in the pool, and I can give them however many I want.
Okay, that's cool.
So however many you need to be back at full HP.
11.
I'll give you 11.
11. Okay, so 11 hit points.
So I have 4 left.
Okay,
So
And I can
write
give
that
4
down
to
somewhere.
Carl.
Okay. Do you want to do me another favor real quick?
What's that?
So could you take my arm? Could you pull pretty hard?
Grody.
Yeah, you just hear a horrible snapping sound, and even the kobold is like, "I'm glad I don't
Flashbacks.
have my arm now."
Where's the other one?
Still have it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys
yeah.
left it.
It still had his command thing on it. But
That's
Yeah, but that's
concentration.
gone.
oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's barely got
as you guys start walking out, you don't see the kobold that was winged.
Where'd your other baby go?
I don't know.
Are you missing something?
Sharky's gonna have the biggest dick. you're not gonna use
All right.
the power.
So as you guys start making your way up the stairs, you look through the little tiny window of the door to see if there's anyone in, and it seems to be that there are a few guards running around. Or not guards, but like someone in robes and one guard. And they haven't come to the door yet, but it looks like they are just now coming in. And that's where I'm going to end this session.
Oh, okay. That was good.
All right.
I broke my gun. I'm sad.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Remember, subscribe if you want to see more. Like if you like this video or like this session. I hope it was entertaining.
The Dragon's Forge.
Yeah. Also, come to the Dragon's Forge and give them money so that like we can keep coming here and have a cool setup and whatnot.
And you can forge your campaign.
Yeah, you can forge your very own campaign with the Dragon's Fire. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go pee again.
Yeah, so do I.